You know, on the outside, it looks like people get into real estate investing because they want to have like fancy cars and they want to have all this crazy world travel and they want to live in a mansion. And I think Instagram wants to portray that image. I think that a lot of young people like are excited about what that looks like. And it certainly can create those things. More important though is, what would wealth really mean to you if you had more money, if you had more freedom? And for the couple I'm about to introduce you to, their motivation, it's all about the fact that they've got two beautiful young kids and they want to spend more time as a family. There's just not enough time there. And that connection is what is most meaningful to them. So today's question is, what will it look like for real estate to actually create tangible freedom for this family?
'Cause we're gonna be legends. What we're doing here ain't just scary. It's about to be legendary.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good.
Ron, Sarah, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate it. Boy, it's been a joy the last few days having you here at this event. You guys have been playing front row all out in really amazing ways. I'm really proud of you. What is your big drive and reason for actually getting into real estate?
I would like to be able to just have more time with the kids.
Yeah.
Be there for them, be able to be there in the mornings and the evenings and be able to travel, get away, do more things as a family together.
Yeah, create those incredible bonding experiences, right? How much time are you getting with them right now?
About 2 hours a day. About 30 minutes in the morning getting ready to get on for the day, and then about an hour and a half by the time we get them picked up and get home and get the whole evening routine taken care of, and then they get to bed.
Awesome. So for you, you work full time. So is the goal to figure out how to cut back to part time? What's the goal there?
I don't want to quit altogether, but it would be nice to have more time for me. You know,
By the way, as you're watching this, really ask yourself, is this connecting with you? You know, my big reason for getting into real estate in the beginning, my wife and I, we had no kids at the time. I loved that woman so much, I just wanted more time with her. She did not want a career. And so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I'll kind of carry that. And then I started getting jealous, if I'm being honest. I was like, it's kind of unfair. It's like, you don't want to work and I'm going to create the means so you don't have to, but what if I don't want to work? Not because I'm lazy, but because I felt like there were so many other ways to spend my time and create more meaning. By the time our first daughter was born, 4.5 years later, I'd figured out how to not have a job anymore. And I started realizing that it wasn't about like financial freedom, it was about time freedom and options freedom. Like, I want the options to take a trip and not have to look at the bank account. And like, let's go create an amazing memory. And you've started your journey now. Something big just happened yesterday, at least in your world of real estate. What happened for you?
Yeah, offer on our first house was accepted, so buying a house in Florida.
What's up? Like, this is exciting, right?
Yes.
By the way, from what you've seen about these houses, is this exciting?
Yes.
What is it about what you're learning here at this event about real estate and ROIs? What is it that gets you excited?
So we actually have rental properties at home. We
Yeah.
have 4 of them that we did on our own and didn't see any kind of return on the investment like we have in these properties. So
Yeah.
to be able to, partner up and find properties outside of our backyard
Yeah.
with those kinds of returns is just amazing.
I'm really excited for you, Ron, to have that, because I remember I felt trapped in Utah when I was building my portfolio. I didn't know it at the time, but I was buying all my properties in my backyard and I was finding a way to make them profitable, but I was learning the limits of the market. And after I had done several hundred deals, I finally said, you know what, I've got some money and wherewithal. And I built this team and I said, guys, I want to go to the best markets. And I didn't know what I didn't know. When I found these markets, I started realizing that being in my backyard was a severe hindrance to time. But I was scared because going out of state, it's like, how am I going to do that? And what does that look like? And I'm glad that my team of experts can actually show up and make this happen for you. And it puts a smile on my face, frankly, because these homes, they do have incredible performance. They work well, but it's also a way for you not have to like drive to Home Depot and take the phone calls of, be the landlord and fixing toilets. You've done some of that, right?
That's what I'm
Yep.
excited about. We're kind of hands off. I mean, you can involve us as much or as little as we want, but if we want, we can just say, hey, find the place, yep, we'll agree to or not agree to this property, and then you manage it. Like, we don't have to do anything more than that, whereas before we were doing all of it.
Yeah, well, I'm excited for you. Do you have a most painful moment where real estate was taking time and money from you? If you have 4 rental properties, you've got a story.
Yes, we do.
You've got a story.
Yeah, so the first several we remodeled ourselves, about 3 months or so.
It's a lot of work.
Working part-time,
Yeah.
or working full-time and doing that on the side. So several months of work went into them, We were doing a contract sale on this particular property and kind of doing the management stuff myself. The gal's checks bounced,
Yep.
so she got into the property without, any money down. Anyway, ended up 4 months later, hadn't received a penny from her. She stole all the appliances, $7,000 worth of new appliances,
Right.
and bounced.
Wow.
So
That's painful.
Yeah.
And by the way, when you're a brand new investor and you got a big heart and you don't know how to navigate some of those tricky waters, guys, this is like real world. I wish I could say, oh my gosh, what a rare incident. I can't believe it happened to you, but it's like, it happens, right? You got professional renters out there that unfortunately, that's where they're at in life. By the way, coming to this event, how has it altered perspective and how do you think it'll help accelerate your goal of Sarah, you had, like literally be able to cut back and have more time with the family? What are you guys seeing?
Well, I'm ready to go all in. I was thinking earlier, I was a little hesitant at first, but everything that we've learned, I mean, you've shown us that we can do it, and you've shown us the tools. And also, I'm a very big on security, and when you plan for those events, just knowing that to expect that and not be disappointed when that happens, that's just part of it. Like, there's plans in place to take care of that.
Yeah.
And that's huge for me.
Beautiful. Well, listen, you both, Ron and Sarah, I'm so glad having you guys here. I'm so glad to have you as my partners. And for those of you, you've heard their story about how they've tried to do real estate. You know what their motivation and goals are, and we're making that very turnkey for you guys. For those of you that want to learn more about what that looks like, there's a link below. You can learn about partnering, you can learn how to access superior deals, and certainly walk away from the headaches. It's really all about time. In fact, I bring everything back to time. I want you to know I'm making it my mission in this partnership to make sure that we get our hands on the very best deals and then find a way to really accelerate getting that time back so that your two sweet little kids can have more of mom and dad and that you can have more of those incredible memories. We're gonna make that happen.
awesome.
All right, my friends. Guys, thank you so much for being here today. Make sure you subscribe. We will catch you on tomorrow's video. Hey, I'm excited for you guys.
Yeah.
We're gonna have an amazing day 4, and I wanna make sure